Dear all, welcome back. Thank you for watching for your new live now. Today, how can it be any different? Another interesting subject. Before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Mirja. I am connected to Mother Earth, to healing, powerful and touching places. Thank you for watching.
Hello, I am Sabine Markner, Harvest Learning, and I support people to create a life in full abundance and in joy and in happiness, which is also called 5D, where it is like that, and to become completely independent of everything that is hindering us to go and to enter in this new life now.
Wonderful, Sabine. My name is Cornelius van Lessen. I'm an energetic healer. I'm right now with Sabine in Zifnos, Greece, and enjoying it very much. This is our starting our short series from here. Okay.
Okay. Today we talk about the topic expectations and conditions. Why do I talk about this topic? Everybody wants to live happy. And conditions and expectations are counterproductive to happiness. Why? Because if somebody is expecting something for you, and probably you react by an uncomfortable feeling, it's because it is pressure. It is pressure to us. If somebody is expecting something in this moment, which you probably can fulfill in the next moment or tomorrow, equal what it is, but having expectations is a pressure to ourselves. The same conditions, if there are conditions. Equal if it's conditions in the outer world, you have to go to start your work at 7 o'clock in the morning, but you love to start at 9 o'clock and you say, oh, this condition is so crazy for me, I don't like it. It is also pressure and it doesn't make you happy because you have to start at 7 o'clock in the morning. And expectations are, I need every time, no, I don't need it, but somebody else says, oh, if you don't tell me that you love me, I know that you love me. So how crazy is this world? If you don't call me at 7 o'clock, you don't love me. These kind of expectations, it's crazy. So it is up to us to start living without expectations and conditions as well. Not only as well, within us, we have to start to change this habit to activate the law of the attraction to get access to everything that doesn't have any expectation and condition. So this time it's very short, but you can exercise it every day. You can go into the silence, go into a room where you have, there's no noise. I try to give some exercises to how to exercise it, this new habit, and start to write what is making pressure in your life, what kind of expectations of your partner, of outer conditions, whatever, and what kind of conditions you don't like and you want to let go. And then you become more aware of all these kind of things, and then look within and think about what you are doing in the same way, because it is very easy to do like this. You have expectations, but 4 fingers are looking to me here, you see? I'm doing the same. So where can I change? Where do I have expectations? And what are these kind of expectations? And then try to let it go. It is work. It is work, the same work as if you want to go by bike for the first time. You try, you fall down, you try, you fall down. But after a while, it becomes routine for you and you don't do things like that, having expectations. It is exercising. Every time, do it. You have the choice to change your life Stop having expectations. Stop making conditions to anything, to anybody. And your life will change to your new life and happiness, and without any pressure now. I give now the word to Mirja.
Thank you and welcome back to my little screen here today from Germany. Yes, I will connect to Mother Earth and see what story will be told to us concerning the expectations and conditions we are having in our minds. So we are expecting ourselves and others expect from us, of course. Oh, the mother is already standing at the door and she points with her finger at the watch. You are late. And the girl, I don't know, she is, 15, maybe 14. And she shows her watch to show that her watch is not too late. And of course, she changed her watch by not by accident, but by completely awareness, so that the time will be a different one than the time on the watch of the mother. So obviously she feels pressure because it is each time like this. She is out and playing, being with friends, talking, enjoying life, just being together with friends in a really nice atmosphere, ambience. And she knows her mother expects to be back at a special time. And for her, it's never enough time. So if she follows her feeling or her well-being, then she would like to stay much longer with her friends, out on the street, whatever, watching the neighbors go by, watching the other young people go by. Talking, playing around, doesn't matter. So she has a constant pressure on herself that at a special time that is convenient for the mother, she needs to be back. So, but it wouldn't change so much if it's just an hour longer. So the light will be the same. It wouldn't be changed much. Only that then the girl in her room is less time alone because she would spend more time with her friends. So it's each time a pressure. And this pressure also, of course, her friends are feeling. Because at some point, half an hour before she needs to go, she already watches a little bit nervously her watch. So also the whole group is getting a little bit nervous. And then, obviously, when the girl comes home, she's in a really bad mood. Because for her feeling, she would have liked to stay just a little hour longer, just a little bit longer in this nice ambience with her friends, with a little group that they have and who is meeting each night. And of course, then it's not good for the connection between the mother and the daughter, because the daughter is not too friendly while entering the house with her mom standing in front of the door and looking nervously at her watch. What they don't do is they do not talk about it. So the girl is angry, the mother is angry that the girl is not keeping the time limit. The girl is angry because she didn't get a little hour more. The mom doesn't know that this timeline, if it's only an hour, maybe the mom would change, but they don't talk about it. So, and then it starts that the friends, whenever she looks at the watch, even if she's not under pressure, they relate it to the pressure that soon again the group needs to, or at least the one person needs to leave the group. So even the group gets a little bit nervous, and it's not so authentic, so easy anymore, because everybody kind of gets the vibes of this pressure of expectation, and of course it's also a condition, Because if the daughter is not on time home, then there is a bad mood. If she is on time back home, then there is a good mood. So it's also a condition that is linked to it. And at some point, it's more and more that this group is concentrating on these vibes. And at some point, they meet less and less. So out of a sudden, it's not every night anymore. It's at each second night. Then they look for some other hobbies in the evenings. So at some point, the group is not existent at all anymore. So the daughter, sits at home all the time, because in the evening now she doesn't have at the moment another hobby. And she gets sad because she cannot be with the friends who just have created simply a good feeling. That was all. And it's getting worse and worse, and she doesn't want to eat anymore, and she doesn't want to talk with the mom anymore, because the mom is the big enemy in this case. And I cannot put in words how sad the mother is when she sees this development, and how really she wishes to have not been so strict with the time. And I cannot tell you how sad the daughter is, because she could see that because she was under pressure, and the group's condition and expectation was that the meeting will be free of pressure, just for fun, just relax. But because she couldn't be relaxed, because she needed to from time to time look at her watch, she feels so sad that she feels it's her mistake and her fault that this group is not meeting anymore. And each night she's longing for this really relaxed and easygoing meetings in the evening. And day by day, she's getting more sad and more sad. And day by day, the mother is getting more sad and more sad. Until one day, the mom comes to the room of the child and she says, I am so sorry. And then the daughter explains to her that it was just about a single hour, and that that she doesn't need conditions, and she doesn't need any expectations to be a good daughter, or to behave in a good manner. It should not be linked to conditions or so. And the mom understands, and she's deeply sorry. And now also the mom explains that she was a little bit worried about the daughter, and that she thought it's her, in society, her role to kind of put her daughter in a special form that is accepted in the society. And also this part the daughter understands. And because both of these, as of the mother and the daughter, they opened their hearts to each other and their souls as well, it's a nice exchange. And since years, you can say, they really have shared the pleasure to talk with each other on a level that was never that deep like nowadays. So and so it's regularly, since anyhow she has not had anything to do, that in the evenings they spend more time with each other, the daughter and the mother. And one day the mother looked out. And she saw again the friends, some old friends and some new friends, in front of the door, just staying there and passing by the time, just chilling out together. And she mentioned to her daughter, and the daughter said, Mama, but we wanted to have a little talk tonight. And then the mom says, no, I think it's a good idea you join this little group there. But then the daughter felt a little bit strange. She opened the door. Of course, she was longing back to this group, of course, although there were a few new people. But also there's a second thought was she wanted to be accepted. Doesn't matter if she feels a little bit pressure or not. It doesn't matter in what conditions she's living in. She wanted to be accepted for who she is. So she stands at the door, and one hand still at the door handle, her mom on the other side, but smiling at her, giving her with all her heart the opportunity, with the pleasure to go and to have a good evening. And at this moment, the whole group turns the head to the girl. And they all smile. It's like the sunrise. So the smiles rise on their faces. Some are already opening the arms to hug her. But then the new ones, they already running towards her and take her by the hand to get her into the group. Just like that.
Yeah, wonderful, Mirja, for your story. Okay, so it's my turn. Expectations and conditions. Sabine spoke about this. If you don't say, I love you every day, every hour, I don't believe that you love me. That is the normal conditions, conditional expectations. And it makes a relationship really hard if this is, because the pressure is there to say that all the time, I love you, I love you, I love you. Makes a real pressure on the other person that he has not to say it in the moment when he feels it, or she or her, she or he feels it. He has to say it like a roboter. But only a short story about this. What I learned about this, what I heard about this, is a smart sentence from my one teacher. He says, "You are good when I'm happy. You are good when I'm happy." That means you have to behave in a certain behavior, and then I can be happy. This is, of course, nonsense. You cannot expect that someone is behaving you like that he behaves, and then only you can happy. For example, you have to have, as a man, certain clothes on it, and then the woman is happy. Only if this is the situation. This is a little example, maybe only a little, but this is expectation. You are only good man if you are well dressed, or you are well behavior, or do well things. Then I'm happy. Unconditioned love. That is the secret. Not you have to do this and jump over the 3 meter wall. This is unconditioned. This is what it has to be. Okay. If you have these conditions, what does it make? You are the public prosecutor, and you are the judge. You say, okay, he or she makes a mistake, and now I say, this is urteil. This is
judgment.
This is a judgment. I judge this. So you lost. Sorry for this. You make it not right. You not behave like I want. Judge. Zack. Empty. This is finished now. Or make it better next time. And judge. This makes a relationship really hard for everybody. The judge who is in this position, and this the victim who is every time makes this mistake. He comes not out of this rule in this life. He is only judge and victim, victim. This is an annoying game. It's an annoying game. Stop this game. Huh? Okay, so I want to do something for our viewers. So I open the energy, getting out of the energy of a judge, who is always to judge the other, whether they are good or not good. I put this energy out of our viewers right now in this world, this life, former life, this karma, former karma, this dimension, other dimension right now, and put it in the archangel light, and free from judgment, free from prosecution, free from putting people in boxes like they have to behave. If they're not fixed in the box, they are not good. Not putting people in the boxes. Let them free. Let them be them like they are. So next. When they don't fulfill your expectations, you're getting angry because, of course, he knows or she knows what I expected. Why they did not do this? Because why is it not cleaning the dishes? For example, or a small example. Why they don't cleaning? Why they not making this or making this bad things or whatever?
Toothpaste in the toilet.
Toothpaste, yeah, something like in the bathroom is a highly recommended topic. So you're feeling angry about this. But the whole story comes out of ourselves. The other has nothing to do with this. It's our own story. We're creating out of nothing a new world, and the new world is not so nice it should be or could be. The new world is, why you don't do this? This is unconditioned. Okay. All this fears and anger and tears and whatsoever, this emotions about that the other not reacts like you expect he has to do, I take out of our viewers right now, this moment, former moments, this life, former lives, this dimension, former dimensions, this karma, former karma, right now. I take out in the light of the Archangel and happiness, freedom from this kind of circle, which I start the game and I know the game can stop this game. During these conditions, I'm accept the other can be like he is or she is. So what I have else? The other reaction can be, I clearly pronounce my expectation. This has to be like this. And he or she did not do this. And now I'm really sad. Also really a nice game. He did not do what I want. Oh, I'm sad. What is this? Why can he do or she can do this like this? This is not possible. Yes, I'm so sad. I'll cry the whole day. All the same procedure, cutting the energy, all the sadness about that the expectations not will be fulfilled. I take out of the viewers in this dimension, other dimensions, this life, former life, this karma, former karma, right now. Putting also this in the light of the angel and free of expectation, free of judgment, free of feeling annoyed, free of this reacting of expectation other should react. So what do we have else? This is expectations is the problem. Expectation is the expectation. Someone should know what I have to get. Someone has to know this. There's also something like conditioned expectation. Why he don't know that I need at this moment new shoes or new a new chain, or what is this? It's like
necklace.
Chain. Necklace, a new necklace. Why he don't know? He knows that I'm all being this whole time, this old stuff. I know want a new one. Why he don't know this? No? So this game is endless game. Expectation, putting expectation in this and getting back in reality. This will not fulfill. Not this is a game which never can end. Good. Okay. What is the last? all this is showing that I'm not completed in my heart. It's always a need apart from other. So this thinking about I'm not a full complete human when that and that behavior not comes, or this comes not to me, this feeling I take out of our viewers right now in this world, in former world, in this dimension, former dimension, this karma, former karma, right now, in the light of the angel, and free of all these ideas, free of all these thoughts, free of all these expectations. Yes, should be enough. It's a not so easy topic, at least. We are all in this little cage of expectation, what other can do, or why they should react, or why they not. I send a WhatsApp and he does not react immediately, or she does not react immediately. Everything is expectation, and it's like a judge, and then comes the sentence. So is something he make wrong. That makes the life difficult. Okay, thank you for listening. I will finish from my side. My name is Cornelius von Lessen. I'm an energetic healer, and I would be happy if you see us again in our small series, how to get in this fifth dimension. And these are small steps. We're not perfect. I'm not perfect. All we are not perfect, but it should hinder us to go this way, to be more free, to be more happy, to be more in this mood that we can fulfill everything.
Yes, to be in this mood to make others happy, and to be aware of it, that we can make others happy if we don't have any expectations and conditions. So I have to ask you, because you talked about, if he's not telling me he's loving me, he is not loving me, I think like that, or the other person thinks like that. And I ask you, do you want the words talking to you, I love you, or do you want the actions that show you that you are loved? What do you want? The words or the actions? That's the first thing. The actions are coming from the heart of that person. If you expect the words, they are mostly not true. But the actions, they are true. That's the first. And I hope there are a lot of parents now watching this movie, and a big, big topic, and that's my heart wish. That's why I have to talk about here. I'm connected to my soul, and she advised me to do that now. A lot of parents want that their children live a life according their own imaginations, but they are individual persons as well as you are, and they have their own life, they have their own wishes, they have their own talents. They are never the same like your talents. So never, please, expect from your children to live your life you want them to live. If you really love your children, let them live their lives they want to live completely. I know what I'm talking about because my mom wanted me her whole life to live her life. She expected from me. I couldn't, never. That's why I was the black sheep in this family, until I had the courage to stand by me, by my own, to go to my mother, to talk to her in love and to say, Mom, do you really love me? Yes, she said. So I said, please, let me live my life and not the life you want me to live, because probably it's your life you wanted to live in the past and you couldn't. But let me live my life to be happy with what I want to live. So I wish all the children who have actually not the courage and are watching this movie to encourage them to go to their parents with love in their hearts, to tell them what I talked about, and ask your parents for true love and for patience and for letting go their own expectations of how you have to live their life, but to live your own life. And I encourage everybody outside there to let go their own expectations they put on their children, to say that they have to live a life they don't want, so that they can also have their new life now in full of happiness and easiness for everybody, for the children as well as for the parents. I'm Sabine Markner. I am Harvest Learning, and I wish you all the best in your new life now. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching and for listening.
Yeah, and I will do the last word after the little extra round from Sabine. My name is Mirja, Mother Earth, connecting healing, powerful places all over the world. And of course, this movie, of course, is for the children, for the parents, and for anybody else. Let go of the expectations. I let go of you now, and I wish you a lovely day.